In reality TV, the buddy of role has a significant yet underappreciated role. Frequently perceived as merely wanting to join the main cast, the companion who recognizes their role in the story is actually an important collaborator to the cast member who introduces them to their series. A reality TV star may win over more supporters in a group, repair a damaged reputation, or develop a unique storyline for the season with the support of the proper buddy. But when the cameras start rolling, things don't always go as their buddies had planned. Several Real Housewives cast members have discovered the hard way that if a buddy is overly eager to shoot, they may swiftly become an enemy when the chance to be the star of the show eventually arises. A close buddy will turn up to back up whatever storyline their reality star pal is planning. On Vanderpump Rules, Christina Kelly has always been the ideal friend, in part because of this. Kristina has never been one to draw attention to herself or create drama throughout her time on the show, but responsibility has always piqued her curiosity. She is the ideal reality TV buddy because of her uncommon ability to handle her friends' difficulties with poise and understanding that her role during the series is to help them, not to further her own career. It is so unexpected that the former Sir Waiter has stated she is no longer interested in making this kind of appearance on the show. In an exclusive interview with Us Weekly to promote Season 10, Kristina recounted how she was the one who initially secured her pal and Vanderpump Rules Queen Bee Stassi Schroeder a job at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. The reporter notes that, theoretically, Vanderpump Rules wouldn't exist without Kristina. The friend on the show doesn't seem to have made the realization, "Wow, I've never thought of it like that. I really need to take that in." Because Kristina is so accustomed to playing down her position, it never occurred to her to take center stage, not even at the series' inception, which she had assisted in launching through Kismet. For the first several years of the show, Stassi was the main social force, and the seasons that have come after her dismissal have been a bit of a rush to restore group dynamics. With Stassi as the core of the circle of friends and support from devoted pals like Katie Maloney and Kristina, males like Tom Sandoval, Tom Schwartz, and Jax Taylor were well restrained. The ensemble was constantly on edge, and the audience was held captivated by Stassi's notorious black passenger and her famed short fuse. Kristina, in contrast, is calm and peaceful. She may not be the most exciting reality star in and of herself due to her laid-back attitude, but she was always a welcome counterbalance to the crazy energy the other cast members would bring to the turbulent series. Due to her lengthy relationship with the cast, Kristina has always been the ideal buddy for Stassi and Katie, two of the key cast members. Kristina was a close acquaintance of the cast members and saw them grow to notoriety before they ever got to the pinnacle of their success during Season 10 of Vanderpump Rules before they were ever cast in the show. She could, however, offer an outside viewpoint while yet being an insider in the group because she wasn't a member of the primary cast herself. Why Kristina decided to come back for Season 10 of Vanderpump Rules was a question posed to her during her red carpet interview with Us Weekly. Kristina answered right away, "Katie needed me." Her buddy Katie had to continue shooting with her now ex-husband Tom Schwartz during Season 10, which was difficult for her. The indifferent reply from Kristina highlights how little she would give to go on the show for her personal benefit. "You know, if anything was going to bring me back, it was, like, my friend." It's obvious that Kristina is there for her pals when it comes to shooting because she showed up for Stassi in the early seasons, stood by Katie without fail in Season 10, and even followed her buddy to Mexico to attend her petty party during Sheena Shea's wedding. She has a history of sticking behind her friends and swinging the balance in their favor during tense scenes on the program, even though she has always played a supporting role. Her cool attitude and composed manner give her an invaluable counterbalance to other cast members who frequently find it difficult to control their emotions when things get intense. When Season 10 came to a conclusion, the cameras refocused to show the aftermath of Tom Sandoval's romance with cast member Rachel Rackwell-Leviss of Vanderpump Rules. The internet called Sandoval Scandoval in response to the outcry over his betrayal of his 9-year companion, Ariana Madix, which left the cast split and Season 11 lacking direction. Since filming Season 10, Kristina has made it apparent in public appearances that Rachel was responsible for the changing dynamics within the Vanderpump Rules group even before the infidelity scandal became public. During the season 10 ladies' trip to Las Vegas, Kristina said on Stassi's podcast in June 2023 that she and Katie couldn't figure out how Rachel was able to cobble together a story about her travel companions being cruel girls. Regarding Rachel's jealousy of other women over their boyfriends and her sleeping bag filled with a galactic light, Kristina thought their criticism of Rachel had been really mild. Then, Kristina disclosed that she had been informed that a producer had showed Rachel video of the remarks the girls had made in an effort to create drama and establish a storyline that would make Rachel a more prominent figure. The storyline that she, Lala Kent, and Katie were being bullies, according to Kristina, was a ploy by the producer to paint Rachel as a victim who at last had the courage to defend herself. The way the ladies' vacation was filmed throughout the season seemed to validate Kristina's hunch that Rachel had been set up to appear as though she was listening in on her co-stars. In order to give the impression that Rachel was upset to hear the other women's comments at the exact moment, they occurred despite the fact that she was so drunk that she had claimed not to remember the evening. The scene in which Rachel was listening to them seemed to be out of order and to have been edited onto the footage of the ladies discussing Rachel's propensity to pursue men. Kristina claimed that she and her co-stars were furious with the producer for supposedly showing Rachel the tape, and that they had a major argument over it. During her podcast, Stassi informed her listeners that reality TV shows begin to seem phony because of producer meddling. Us Weekly notes that a source close to production denies that any interference from the producers or the crew occurred, saying there is no truth to Kristina's version of events. The discrepancy between these two accounts about how this mean girl narrative got started seems to have played a significant role in the new mom's choice to not return to filming the series. As the two reality TV alums joked on the podcast about having to refrain from drinking alcohol as new moms, Stassi laughingly remarked, "How do you film Vanderpump Rules and not drink?" Kristina continued by acknowledging that while she might be open to filming with the girls at a special occasion or girls' night, filming in season 11 didn't make sense for her because she didn't know Ariana well, and she finds it hard to imagine herself ever becoming deeply involved in the drama again as a new mother.